Hi everyone. In this video we're going to be looking at converting decimals to percentages and percentages back to decimals. Okay, so to convert a decimal to a percentage we have two little steps. The first one is write the decimal as a fraction with a denominator of 100 and then simplify the resulting fraction if you possibly can. We already know that 0.5 as a fraction is 5 over 10. But we need this denominator to be 100. So we're going to multiply the denominator by another 10 and the numerator by 10. Because what we do to the denominator, we need to do to the numerator. So that gives us 50 over 100. And remembering what we've done previously, anything over 100 means that that number at the top, the numerator, has to be the percent. So that equals 50%. And if you did that, well done. Right, let's have a look at the second question. 0.02. I need you to write that as a percentage. Put the video on pause and come back when you're ready. Well, your answer here should actually be 2%. And it's very simple, this one in fact, because the 2 is already in the 100th position. So if I write 0.02 as a fraction, it is 2 over 100, because that is in the 100th position already. Okay, and simply 2 over 100 is the same as 2%, and if you got that, well done. Right, two more for you to have a go at, 1.23 and 4.5. Convert those two percentages. Put the video on pause and come back to see if you got them both right. Alright, well there are your answers. The first one is 123% and all my workings are there. The second one, a little bit more complicated in that the 0.8 is actually in the 10th position. So I've got to multiply that by 10 over 10 to give me a denominator of 100. And then simply those are like fractions. We can add them together and convert them. Now, if you've got those two correct, you won't have any dramas converting decimals to percentages. Alright, so from there we'll move on to converting a percentage to a decimal. There are two steps once again involved with this. The first one is write the percentage as a fraction with a denominator of 100 and then convert the resulting fraction into a decimal. So the first one, which is 34%, looks something like this. We are going to rewrite 34% as a fraction. So it is equal to 34 over 100. And why is it over 100? Well, this little percentage tells me that the denominator is 100. So it's 34 over 100. I now look at my numerator and I see that it is 34. And if I'm converting this into a decimal, I know that that 4 is in the 100th position. So I can simply rewrite my fraction as 0.34 because I know, as I said, that that 4 is in the 100th position, and that would be the correct answer. Alright, well, give this one a go over here. It's 50%. Convert it back into a decimal. It shouldn't be too difficult. Put the video on pause and come back when you're ready to check if you got it right. Alright, you should end up with 0.5. And quite simply, 50% is 50 over 100. I know that that 0 over there is in the 100th position, so I can rewrite it as 0.50. And I don't necessarily need to show that 0 in my answer, so I can just drop it off, and my answer therefore is 0.5. Alright, two for you to give a go. Put the video on pause and come back when you're ready. Okay, well, for 3% you should have 0.03 because 3% as a fraction is 3 over 100, and I know that 3 over 100 is in fact 0.03. Alright, so that one you should have got. The second one, a little bit more complicated, 343%, so it's 343 over 100. Simplify this fraction, 100 goes into 343 3 times, and 43 over 100 remaining. My whole number 3 stays where it is, and 43 over 100 is the same as 0.43. And if you got both of those right, once again, you won't have any dramas. Converting percentages to decimals.